Can you call yourself Australian if you haven't seen this meme?
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Ah, yes. I see that you know your judo well.
The dude getting arrested for ducking out on the bill at a Chinese restaurant in the 90s. Well, apparently now it's going to be made into a feature film. And one of the people in the film is the reporter who was there on the day. Chris, you were covering it, the initial arrest. Did you have any idea when you were doing this back in the 90s that it was going to be such an iconic Aussie moment?
Guys, no one could have predicted what was going to happen that day. It was just an extraordinary and the most sensational theatrical performance I think I've ever seen on TV, on stage, anywhere. Me and my cameraman were nearby when we heard it going on the police scanner, and we spun the car around. We were pretty close, and we arrived, and there were cops everywhere, cars everywhere. The street was blocked off. And then they brought Jack out, and what a stellar performance. Academy Award-winning stuff.
So, Chris, I've heard when he says, eating a meal,
A succulent Chinese meal?
he actually had a leg to stand on because he didn't actually do anything wrong.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was. They're calling it the greatest wrongful arrest since Julian Assange. Mate, he was basically dragged out of that restaurant. He was, and there were plenty of police around doing it. I mean, I counted 6 or 7 just taking control of him at one point. And yesterday, beautifully at this reunion, we met one of the police officers, a guy called Stoll Watt. He was a senior sergeant at the time, uniformed. You can see him. He's on every poster. He's the guy with the moustache in the background arresting young Jack at the time. And he sort of confirmed a few of the details with us. In fact, funnily enough, can we say this on radio?
Of course
that famous line, get your hand off my penis.
See that chap over there? Get your hand off my penis!
Exactly. And the officer that was accused of doing that was this fella, Stoll Watt. And Stoll said, when he finally caught up with Jack, he said, I didn't touch your penis. And Jack said, I know, I made it up. But, it was
but Chris, did Stoll know his judo well?
Stoll did know his judo well. He was senior sergeant in the Special Offences Squad, so he was like a SWAT-trained police officer. So that's why he raced down there. I've been a journalist now for 30-plus years at Channel 7 and done some amazing stories, had a great run. I've done Mandela and Princess Di, the Queen, and Bosnia and Afghanistan and Gaza and the whole lot, right? The only story anyone ever stops me and wants to talk about is Jack bloody Carlton against Memphis. It's incredible.
Chris, you mentioned that there was a reunion at the Chinese restaurant where it all went down. My question before you go is, who got the bill?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I made sure I did a dine and dash before the bill came out. It's one of those credit cards you've got, mate. That'll work fine. It was a lovely, lovely day. I'd wanted to see him for 33 years. Finally got the chance to meet him yesterday, and it was just great. I actually stole one of the menus and I got him to sign it for me. So
wow,
mate.
Autographed souvenir.
Oh, wow. You should have got a few and we could auction them off. That would be amazing. Well, Chris, thank you so much for chatting with us. We are so excited for this doco. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure, guys. Thanks.